We're going to turn our attention now to the Mockers, another young, new band, which recently formed here in this area. And we'll turn it over to Seth, Tony, and Mark to give us the lowdown on their beginnings.
Tony and I met a long time ago when we were living in Spain. His parents owned the school I went to. It's a long story, but it's like when, like, I don't know how long ago, it was like 10 years ago, we started playing guitar, like, on and off separately. He lived in New York and I lived here, and we always decided we'd get a band together. And it was kind of like about a year and a half ago we made a demo tape. Actually, it's almost 2 years now.
It's been 2, yeah.
He was going to school, and he just came here for like 2 weeks, and we made a demo tape, and it came out really well. So when the time was right, I was getting ready to graduate from ODU. We just decided that it was about time that he came down here and we got the band together. And then Joey, who's not here right now, but he and I went to school together. We both went to Princess Anne, and Mark was picked out of thousands of entries that called us from an ad up at Audiolite, I think it was. So, and that's pretty much the deal right now. We've been playing how long now? Since
June?
Last June.
Right. But this version of the Mockers...
This version, we've had a few other member changes, but this is the definitive version.
Since October.
Okay, you made a wonderful tape. Where did you cut that tape?
We recorded it at Master Sound in Virginia Beach.
Engineered by Rob?
Rob Ulsh.
And your producer?
And the producer was Sal DeTroia.
From that tape, we have the Mockers with Comes As No Surprise on American Beat on FM 99.
Okay, we had decided we were going to record a demo, and we were looking into how much it would cost to possibly, press a single or something. So we heard that Master Sound would press a single for us. So we called them up, and we had mentioned, we were talking to Rob Ulsh on the phone, and he had said that he asked us what kind of music we were doing, and we said it was kind of had a real 60s sound to it. So he said that Sal DeTroia was a good friend of his, and that he might have been interested in recording it, producing it for us. And, we had read the article about him in Portfolio, and we got kind of excited. We thought, this might be a good chance. So we called him up, and he said he arranged a meeting for us, and we gave him like a rough tape of some stuff we had done, and he liked it, and he wanted to work with us. So we just set up a day. He came to some rehearsals, and we worked out the songs. We picked what songs we were going to do, and then we went into the studio and recorded them.
Once again, the Mockers on American Beat with Invisible Ink.
State your case with such conviction. I wonder if it's fact or fiction. You're always ready to say what you think, and you sign your name in invisible ink, in invisible ink. Say that you die for what you believe in, as long as it follows public opinion. You grab the hemlock and take a drink, and you sign your will in invisible ink. Life's a game of stances, made to take your best advantage. Go on living with a million away, and you'll drown yourself in invisible ink, in invisible ink, invisible ink, in invisible ink.
What is coming up for the Mockers? I mean, what are your short-term or long-term plans?
Short-term, well, we're around here. We've gotten a lot of gigs lately, which is really great. We're just broke into the King's Head Inn, and we're going to be playing there several times in March. Once with Anti-K, and I think another time with Starving Artists. And we just found out we're going to be playing down at Peabody's at the end of the month for the Easter weekend thing. And
the Cafe Loco?
And also Cafe Loco this month. So as far as this area, things are it's like we feel like we just got over that hump,
Well, not to mention Dominic's.
Well, of course, Dominic's. That goes without saying.
What about the tape?
And the tape, Sal is going up to New York, I think, in the next week or so. And the people he's played it for have been really, really optimistic. One person from IRS, not from IRS, but somebody that had connections with IRS was really impressed. And Sal is really high on it, and he thinks that there's a good chance that something might come from it. So we're pretty excited.
You're in part two. The first